Senior investigative reporter Aaron Katersky joins me live now, along with ABC News business reporter Alexis Christoforous for more on this. Aaron, these federal charges were just unsealed, so what stands out to you? I see you literally going through them right now.
Yeah, they're right here. It's an 8-count indictment, and for all the fascination with digital currency, this is a pretty analog fraud.
Really?
Because it just says that Sam Bankman-Fried misappropriated customer deposits in FTX and used those deposits to pay the expenses and debts of his privately held hedge fund, Alameda Research. Bankman-Fried also used some of that money, the indictment says, Diane, to make investments, to make his own venture investments in other things. And that's not allowed. If you tell your investors their money's going to be doing one thing and you have it doing something else, that's fraud, and that's what federal prosecutors are alleging here.
All right, so Alexis, explain this to me like I'm 5. As Aaron just explained, Bankman-Fried is accused of funneling FTX deposits to his hedge fund. So for those of us not in finance, can you break this down, why this is such a big deal?
Yeah, because you can't take other people's money and go do what you want with it without their consent, without letting them know what's going on, which is why the charge here is defrauding investors out of billions of dollars. And if the federal government were to pursue wire or bank fraud charges here, Bankman-Fried could spend life in prison. This would be a severe punishment. It would be unusual, but not extraordinary. We saw this play out with the Ponzi scheme mastermind Bernie Madoff. He was sentenced to 150 years in prison, which in effect was a life sentence for his massive Ponzi scheme.
Now, Aaron, the Southern District of New York has these federal criminal charges that you're looking at now. The SEC is also pressing civil fraud charges, and Congress was set to have Bankman-Fried testify before them until he got arrested. So what's happening now with these 3 investigations?
Yeah, so these are the civil charges.
You're a busy man right now.
This is this complaint runs 28 pages, and in this civil complaint, it really mirrors the criminal charges. He is alleged to have taken money from one place, from FTX, and then moved it without telling his investors, moved it over into Alameda Research to satisfy the debts and expenses of that private hedge fund. The civil complaint identifies specifically 90 Americans who collectively invested $1.1 billion in FTX, expecting, the complaint says, that their money would be safe and secure and used for the purposes that FTX claimed. Instead, Sam Bankman-Fried is alleged to have done something else with it.
All right, Aaron Katersky, Alexis Christoforous, thank you both.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.